Well, it's Newsday Tuesday, so welcome. So glad that you can join us today for a few minutes. I'm going to be a little bit longer today, I think. Just first of all, the weather's so wonderful out here. I kind of just want to stay outside and enjoy the beautiful spring weather we're having in Southern California. And I'll tell you, it's refreshing to get out of the house a little bit and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Well, but I do want to talk a little bit about today is some of the plans as we move forward. We don't know when our in-person gatherings are going to happen. As you probably are aware, around the country, different states are opening and churches are starting to meet again. Evian and Riverside County, they've had opportunities to have drive-in services. Now, the way our facility is, that doesn't work for us. But while we're not exactly sure what our timeline looks like, we're in very diligent preparation for when we can meet together again. And so for a few minutes, I just want to talk through some of the things as we move towards in-person gatherings and our summertime plans that are really right around the corner for us. So let me talk about our summertime first of all. The first thing, and while it's really sad for us to be able to say, but we've had to, based upon everything that's been occurring nationally and here at home, is we're not going to be able to do Royal Family Kids this year. But something, we're committed to it the long haul, and we believe that God's going to help us this year and in the years to come to maintain really good relationships with with the students, with the children that we have been able to serve over these years, the foster families and donors and all of the people connected to Royal Family. So be in prayer about that. When it comes to our children's ministries at Crossroads Church, there are really two things that happen during the summertime. One of them is Kids Camp, and Kids Camp's going to have an online option this year. It's going to be a little different, but something, Pastor Corey and I were chatting yesterday. I think it's going to be really, really good. So we'll get you more information as we learn all of the things that are connected to that. And then also VBS is a big event for us at Crossroads. And really, while we may not be able to do it like we've done it in the past, we're still going to be providing a VBS experience. Most likely it'll be online. Now that may change. Things have changed so quickly and in so many different ways, from one week to the next. We don't know this week what may be happening next week or what's available to us. Right now, we're planning that it will be more of an online option. And we'll give you lots of resources and more information as it becomes available to us. But I just want you to be prepared. We are working diligently on these particular summer activities. Pastor Adam and Amanda are working also diligently for student ministries and for our student camps. It's pretty much the same. There will probably be an online option of some sort. But again, as we learn more information, we will let you know. Well, as we get ready for for in-person gatherings, again, we don't know when this will occur. As I said, some churches or some states have reopened for this. We're not in that place yet. In fact, we're still awaiting some more information from the governor's office as well as our county offices. And in Governor Newsom's press conference yesterday, or update, or whatever he may be calling it, there's a lot of decisions been passed down to the counties. And so I'm hoping that maybe by the end of this week, we'll have more information. I don't know that. But when we learn more information, we're going to pass that on to you. But as we prepare, we're looking very diligently, or we are very diligent in our preparation of the facility and our plans around what in-person gatherings are going to look like. Now, honestly, they're going to look different, but that's okay. God can work within those different environments. I'm sure of that. I know you know that as well. So at this particular moment, we're looking at having more than our traditional 2 services on a Sunday. We'll probably be having 3 services, and we will give you those times. Right now, the tentative times are 8:30, 10, and 11:30. These will be family services. We're not going to be able to do children's ministries as we have been doing it in the past, at least for the foreseeable future, until the schools are back into what I guess you could call is normal. I don't know what that exactly is at this point, but until that happens, it's very difficult to keep children socially distanced, as you might imagine. So, but we're going to provide some activities and some other things that can occur during a family worship service. And so we're going to make that very family friendly. So we're looking at having 3 services right now. And the reason for 3 services is because of the social distancing that we're being asked to be in compliance. Well, so the auditorium is going to look different. You're going to have chairs set socially distanced from one another. And depending upon the numbers that were given from the county as to how many people can actually gather, that will determine how many people will be in the auditorium. Now, we've made a decision, and until we get to a number of 100, we're not going to be having in-person gatherings. And you say, well, why 100, Pastor Gary? Why would we do that? Well, it takes about, even with a pared down volunteer team, it takes about 20 people to pull a service together. So if it was, the number was 50, that means only 30 could come into the building. And with that being the case, it would be very difficult. We'd have to have 5, 6, 7 services or more to accommodate our Crossroads Church. And while that's, it's doable, but maybe not preferable. So we're waiting until we get to the point where we believe we can do 3 services. We will most likely be offering alternate venues inside the auditorium. For example, utilizing the lounge and the multipurpose room for additional venues. Now, those are all things that we're preparing for. So what does that mean? Well, we're sanitizing the building. All the carpets will be shampooed. The floors have already been cleaned, and they'll continue to be cleaned and deeply cleaned. All of our hard surfaces sanitized. In fact, all of the chairs are going to be sanitized. We're in the process of doing that. We're providing even more technology so that our live stream can be even better in rooms, in venues at the auditorium or at the facility. But then also the online experience. We want to enhance that online experience. So these are things that we're preparing for. A lot of this is how would you say, it's almost like a moving target because things have changed so much and are changing so rapidly. But we are doing our best to keep up with it and being very proactive so that we're ready to gather again in person at Crossroads Church. So be praying for us that God would give us wisdom and direction in the days that are ahead. And you know something, I've been telling people something I really do believe. Sometimes we look at things like what we're experiencing now, and it's difficult to, I wouldn't even say we're enjoying, there is no enjoyment of this, but we're to maintain joy through it all, as we're talking about on Sunday mornings. But, sometimes we don't see the good that can come out of it. And while there's a lot of challenge and suffering and difficulty, and we're praying for comfort and strength and healing and for this pandemic to end, that's what our 714 prayer gatherings are. So encourage you to be a part of that tomorrow morning at 714. But I believe, and this is what I've been saying, I believe God's going to do something great on the other side of this. We may not see it, but God sees it. And so in these moments leading up to when we gather again, and worship together, be praying that God will give us wisdom and direction, and that what he helps us put into place will be exactly what is to be in place to accomplish his great purposes. Thanks for joining with me for a few minutes today. And again, our 40-day prayer challenge is ongoing. Join me tomorrow morning on my Facebook page. I'd love to have you a part of that. And then it's always shared on the Crossroads page, and you can access that all day long. Join us for Thursdays. Let me encourage you. And then also Sundays at worship. So if you haven't subscribed to our social media pages, please do that. And also go to YouTube and subscribe and hit that notification button so you can always be aware when we are uploading a video. Blessings to you. Thank you for joining with me today. Did I answer all your questions? I'm sure I didn't, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do my very best to keep you informed and answer as many questions as you may have. We're here for you. We're praying for you. We're believing that God's going to do something great on the other side of this particular season of life. Blessings to you. Have a great day.